Greetings and congratulations from Touch History. I, Parvez Kamal, am trying to present the history of America based on true events, feeling the urge to inform the next generation. From the frozen edges of the last ice age to the digital screens we carry today, the story of America is not a simple tale of heroes and victories. It is a story shaped by ancient civilizations, colonization, conflict, innovation, injustice, and an ongoing search for freedom. Long before the word America appeared in any book, the continent was home to millions of indigenous people. Their cultures, like the Mississippian mound builders, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Navajo, the Apache, the Cherokee, and hundreds of others, built trade networks, complex societies, spiritual traditions, and diplomatic systems that shaped the land for thousands of years. Everything changed in the late 15th century when European explorers arrived. Diseases wiped out entire indigenous populations, wars reshaped territories, and colonization spread
Chapters
rapidly.
of America's past,
The arrival of
where
enslaved
industry met
Africans
tradition,
added
and history
another
was
painful
forged
layer
in smoke
to the
and steam.
continent's transformation. Over the next 150 years, 13 British colonies grew along the Atlantic coast, eventually sparking political tension with the British Empire. These tensions, taxation, trade restrictions, and demands for self-rule erupted into the American Revolution. In 1776, the Declaration of Independence promised equality and liberty, even though those rights were denied to women, indigenous nations, and enslaved people. After independence, the new nation expanded westward under the idea of manifest destiny, causing forced displacement of indigenous nations, including the tragic Trail of Tears. Meanwhile, the North industrialized while the South remained dependent on slavery, creating deep national divisions. These tensions exploded into the Civil War in 1861, the bloodiest conflict in American history. The Union victory ended slavery, but the struggle for equality was far
What
from
really
over.
happened in America?
Reconstruction
Join me as we
attempted to
explore the
rebuild
untold
South
stories
and
and
protect
pivotal
the rights
moments
of
that
formerly
shaped the
enslaved
nation.
people, but violent resistance and discriminatory laws soon took hold. By the late 1800s, America transformed into an industrial powerhouse. Immigrants from Europe and Asia fueled factories and railroads, massive cities rose, labor movements fought for rights, and new inventions such as electricity, cars, and telephones reshaped daily life. The United States entered the global stage during World War I, and after World War II, it emerged as a superpower with expanding influence, nuclear weapons, and unprecedented economic growth. The Cold War defined the second half of the 20th century. The United States and the Soviet Union competed for global influence, racing to build weapons and conquer space. The civil rights movement challenged racial segregation and pushed America toward its unfulfilled promises of equality. Social revolutions reshaped gender norms, LGBTQ+ rights, and cultural identity. By the 1990s, the digital revolution had begun, turning America into the center of a fast-changing global network. The early 21st century brought new challenges: terrorism, economic crisis, political polarization, social inequality, climate concerns, and rapid technological change. Yet, throughout its history, America has remained a land defined by contradictions: freedom and oppression, innovation and conflict, diversity and division. Its story is still being written by the millions of people who call it home, each pushing the nation closer to the ideals it has always professed but not yet fully achieved. Subscribe if you love this kind of historical storytelling. It's not just facts, it's feelings. Drop your current city and time in the comments. I love knowing history with true